Hi guys, welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian and African boxing. Let's get straight to it without hesitation. I'm probably gonna call some of you guys to, come in. Our brothers are already waiting, I guess. I do appreciate all of you guys coming in, and shout out to Bola Fitness. Whoa, for the super chat. She said, congrats. She said, congratulations on 30k subs. Yeah, thanks a lot. I do appreciate it. Oh boy, queen with that one. That is one thing. Shout out to Evis Aredo Alpha. Evis, what's up? And Lafayette Love, congrats on 30k. Bro, yeah, bro. So now, let's get straight to it. Let me see right here. Nice to have you guys here. By the way, have you guys did you guys hear the recent news? But I'm gonna be definitely talking more about UFC right now compared to how I used to. This guy, what's his name again? John Bon Jones said that 10 million is not enough for a fight, a clash against Francis Ngannou. I think that has to do with the fact that Ngannou is a dangerous guy. Listen, if for example Stipe Miocic had beaten Ngannou for the second time, I don't know if John Jones would demand such amount to be demanded for such amount. I understand that, the more you like have, the more you're in a tough fight, in a dangerous fight, the more you have to get more money. But they are in the UFC, so it's different. Now talking about Tyson Fury being a trickster. Lafayette Love. What's up? How you doing? I hope you're well. And I have to give it a big shout out to our brother Obafemi Rufai. Tomorrow I'm going to definitely send your Rafak Majority t-shirt, which I have on right now. I told you guys I'm going to be wearing this. I don't know, further notice, because I do want to promote our brother, and he's the future. So let's say a month plus ago, Tyson Fury posted a clip of him jumping into the ocean or the sea, whatever, and the guy was totally out of shape. So Fury deceived us. I myself believed, I even believed, Fury was not training or had not been training and all those stuff, only for me to see just 3 days ago that Fury is in a very good shape, in a good boxing shape, and he's been tricking us all this while. One of our brothers also sent me a video of Tyson Fury, a video of Tyson Fury cheating. I'm not going to come here and tell you guys, oh, Fury cheated against Wilder. There are so many conspiracy theories out there, and so many people tend to just, want to say whatever they want to say just to make themselves feel better in a way. But I will have to say that the fact that Tyson Fury, they had, like, the gloves was a little bit sketchy. And the fact that he got away with this, with the boar meat, they pay. We know they pay. The farmer got paid, and so many things that went in behind the scenes, and I'm not feeling it in a way. So now taking a look at the video right here. Let me put it around. This is what Tyson Fury. This video that Fury posted like 12. I think it was a 12th of February. Yeah, February 12th. This is what he posted right here. See.
Right, I'm about to get in this cold sea in February. This is how we do it. Recovery and aid. Let's go.
Go slow. Swim then.
So after this video went viral, this video went viral. A lot of people, including me, I thought Fury had not been training. You can see in this video he looked totally in shape, and I myself, I believed it, only to find out that Fury had been training. And even like after that, there was an event. I think it was was an MTK Global event. I think somewhere, I don't know where the location is, but Fury was invited. And he said, hey, I've not been training. In my opinion, the fight is not done yet. Then we saw some clips, some videos, and some pictures, latest pictures of Tyson Fury being in the gym, looking very lean and in a fighting man shape. So Fury has been tricking us all. And I wish my brother Robbie T was here to of course, lambast Fury. But I think Robbie T is still at work, something like that. We'll see who gets on here. I'm gonna call our brothers very soon. But before that, I'll be showing you guys the picture of Tyson the Jiu-Jitsu King Fury. In a very good shape, and the media are going with it. The media are going on with it. Just crazy though. But one thing I also have to say is that, the fact that a lot of the fact that people are giving what's his name? The fact are giving Tyson Fury and his team a lot of credit when Joshua has been doing it. Joshua has always been in shape. Like, he came back from depression or whatsoever after so many years of layoff, so let's say 2 years or so. Now looking at all those guys giving him props for losing weight, for being in shape, like, it just doesn't make sense in my opinion. So this guy right here, Trevor Sinclair, tweeted, say, Art of War, rule number 1, appear weak until the contracts are signed. You know, this is a very, very, tricky move right here. And this guy said Fury is a troll extraordinaire. I don't want to use that word. But clearly, GOB, but incredibly entertaining. Also helps that he's by far the most talented heavyweight currently, the only heavyweight in this era who could miss it with the the greats like Ali, Lewis, former Holmes, and Tyson. This guy must be mad, man. Why do you can't compare Fury to Ali, Holmes, or Lennox Lewis? What is wrong with those guys? A lot of the British media giving Tyson Fury a whole lot of props right here. Just for being in shape. It doesn't really make sense. But it is nice to see Fury back in the mix though, because now, by the time he's looking very good now. By the time he get beat by Joshua, I don't want to see all those guys come here and start saying, "Whoa, oh no, he's not like this." Or I don't want to hear any excuse. Fury has been exposed as a trickster, and he thought that he was going to use the same strategy he used before. Okay, remember he used a strategy before against Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder believed everything. This guy went on a WWE tour. He did all those things, and he got Wilder distracted. And there was even a rumor. Remember the rumor of Tyson Fury getting knocked out or getting injured in sparring? Remember, Deontay Wilder also bought into that narrative. He bought into saying that, "Oh, Fury, I heard he's been, how he got injured in sparring, in training camp." Wilder got completely, tricked by Tyson Fury. But this time around, he tried to do that with Anthony Joshua, do the same, saying, "Oh, I'm not training, I'm not doing this." Only for us to find out that this guy is in a complete shape, in a complete boxing shape. And that's just something crazy. Shout out to Lisa Bells. Lisa Bells says, "Congrats on 30K sub BBC. Thanks, Lisa Bells. You've been a very, very long time supporter of BBC. Can't believe it, man. Yeah, it's so crazy. This is. Wow. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it for the super chat. And of course, to the Queen Bola Fitness. Shout out to Ami Dada in the house. Frederick Uriekeme in the house as well says, "I'm greeting, bro. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by." And I'm gonna definitely be calling our bro right now and get a take on this. Let's get it. Let's get him on. Let's get him on here. Stay tuned, guys. Let's get him on here. Ibrahim, my brother. Yes, Ibrahim. Oh, damn. Sorry, bro. Sorry, brother. I got that wrong this time. Gonna call you back. Hold on, brother. I'm coming. Okay, bro. What's up?
What happened there?
Man, I don't know, man. I mistakenly, clicked the red button, so it got cut off in a way. What's up, bro? How you doing? How's the UK, bro?
Come on, bro. The UK is here. The sun is slightly starting to come out. It's getting warmer.
Bro, it's getting warmer in a very cold like country like that, bro. It's crazy. I mean, Central
my
Europe.
melanin appreciates it.
Yeah, man. Central Europe, Northern Europe. Should I say maybe Eastern Europe. They are so cold, bro. It's a cold environment. I tell you that. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's much colder than here.
Yeah, man. Like I think people that enjoy the weather the most are Southern Europe. You know, the southern part of Europe enjoy the weather a lot. You know,
Of course, they get the sun constant.
especially Spain.
Portugal.
Yeah, like it's mad, bro. I tell you that, mad.
They are blessed. Yeah, it's like when I was watching that what is it, Rumble on the Rocks or wherever in Gibraltar. I'm like, bro, this looks like a different planet. Where's all this sun coming from? These people were roasting, they were sweating. I was jealous, man.
You were jealous?
Come on, yeah. Did you not see that?
Bro.
Yeah, Jackson, what's up? Mute time, I beg. Mute time, I beg. Thank.
No,
Hey, we have Isioma in the house. Isioma, what's up, brother?
Hey guys.
Yeah. So we have all the generals in the house right now, bro. Adewale, what's up?
Would you know?
Like, can you guys like muted? I will call you guys one by one, I beg. Can you guys like muted? Okay. I want to call you guys one by to react to this right here, please. Anthony, I beg. Okay, good. Yeah. So, bro, Ibrahim.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I said the weather is crazy in the UK. You know, in the northern part of Europe, and it's crazy, man. So,
better.
Fury has been exposed as a trickster. Bro, haven't seen Fury recent picture, bro?
That's not Fury.
Bro, that's Fury, bro.
That's not Fury. Bro, listen, I saw that picture. I am not having it. That's not Fury.
What do you mean you're not having it? Of course it's Fury.
I'm not having it, bro. Listen, like his body shape is not even beautiful. Listen, he had the top on, so we couldn't see what the belly looked like, but there was no belly. Like, this guy was complete, like, that didn't look like Fury, man. But look, obviously, listen, I'm this conspiracy Fury. I'm not saying it's not Fury, but it is not. I don't know that I believe that that's his body shape.
Okay. Anthony, can you like come in? Unmute, brother. Unmute from your side. Hello, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Our brother Ibrahim just said that like the person we saw, like the person we saw, like the person we saw. I mean, that is like the picture has gone viral right now. That is not Fury.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
First thing first, you will never know what Fury is up to. Fury like playing that mind game. He always like to play that mind game with everybody. So you will never know what Fury is up to. So I believe he's preparing and he's gonna come out different. So I believe it's him.
Yeah, and also he's been training with Joseph Parker. Like Joseph Parker, he advised Joseph Parker to take Andy Lee as his trainer. By the way, how good is that Andy Lee as a trainer? Has it been proven yet or what?
Hello, come again, please.
I said, Andy Lee. You've heard of Andy Lee before, right?
Yeah.
Is he a proven trainer in a way? Like, has it been proven? Because Fury convinced Joseph Parker to take him as his new trainer after leaving Kevin Barry. How good is Andy Lee?
I think Fury might have a reason why he decided to make him his trainer, because might be good with some certain aspect. Like I said, you will never know what Fury is up to until the day he and AJ are going to meet on the ring. So at the moment, he have his mind game he's playing, and you will never know. So we'll find out until the day is being given.
Thanks, brother. You can mute it. Ibrahim. Ibrahim. Oh, Isioma
Yes,
coming.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Isioma coming. Isioma coming before Ibrahim comes in. Isioma, you there? Isioma, unmute. I beg, unmute for your side.
All right.
Yeah, what's the reaction to our brother Ibrahim's statement saying that that's not Fury, the one we're seeing right now, lean up, in a fighter's shape, something like that.
I haven't even seen the picture myself. Is it the one of him in a red boxer?
You said?
Is it the one of him in a red boxer?
No. He wore all white, you know.
Okay, I haven't seen that picture. As we talk now, I'm even searching for it all over the net. I haven't seen it. And I do not fancy to talk about what I do not have knowledge on. So maybe when I do.
Okay, let me make it clear for you. Okay.
Okay.
12th of February, Fury posted a video of him, diving into the sea or ocean, and he looked out of shape. He didn't
I saw that video.
Okay, now, so a month plus later, the picture that surfaced online, the guy looks like lean, looks in a great fighting shape. Remember that he said, okay, that he's not been training for the Joshua fight. So, like that picture coming out now, because the one that got released first was the one that the one he took with Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker just got to the UK not long ago, like a week plus or so.
Yeah, because he's fighting.
Yeah. And they took a picture, and the lead Joseph Parker. In that picture, you see Tyson Fury leaned up, okay, training in a fighting shape. So, and the reason why I had to come here and talk about this, because now the question is Tyson Fury a chameleon? Why am I saying this? He played the same mind games with Deontay Wilder. Remember when he purposely started a rumor, that rumor spread out all over the media that he got injured in sparring, and Deontay Wilder believed it. You remember? That was like I think a week or two something like before their fight, something like that. That news, prior to the fight, there was a rumor, he got injured, and that was a big lie. Wilder believed it. Wilder believed it, went in confident, didn't train for any, didn't re-strategize, and then he fell into Fury's trap, and he saw that a better Fury came out, and the Fury was not injured. Now he's trying to do the same with Joshua, but the thing is that it's not been successful yet, and now it has been exposed. The guy is he a chameleon, or what will you call him? What will you call the guy?
I've just seen the picture now of Joseph Parker and the Leon himself. He's wearing a yellow top, yeah? That's
the other one they took some days. The one that just came on new. Okay. That was like yesterday or something like that, yeah.
Oh, but we did talk about this some time back. We did talk about Tyson Fury and his mind games. You don't take what Tyson Fury says seriously. Okay, everything about him is a joke. Everything about him is to take attention away from his preparedness, yet draw attention to himself as the center of activity or as the kid on the block. So everything Tyson Fury does is entertaining, but you know how it is, they say in the court of law, that in the law court, the truth is not what prevails, it is the fact. Okay, with Tyson Fury, there is hardly truth to the things he does, but the fact remains that he is always selling you out to the crowd. Okay, he's throwing a lot of red herrings here and there, but there is no substance that you can hold on to. Until Tyson Fury gets into the ring on fight night, you do not know anything about Tyson Fury. That's been his style all the while. Okay, and to him, it's part of him being entertaining.
Hello, you there, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying that's him being entertaining. That's him being the Tyson Fury that he is. That was him always pandering to all extremes, all at the same time. And we saw how he transformed between his fights against Otto Wallin and his fight with Deontay Wilder. You could see the transformation in body shape and body look. A month, I think, is enough for Tyson to knock off some fats in his belly and to look chiseled up. But then the question is, when is the fight with Anthony Joshua for him to be so fight fit? Okay, so it might just be Fury. Don't forget that he has a book on fitness. Okay, he does fitness. So maybe he's just keeping his body in shape to further help promote the book. All of these are maybes. There's no tangibility to what it is we're placing on Tyson Fury for now, until we know that the fight against Joshua is signed, sealed, delivered, and the definite date announced.
Wait. The fight against Joshua is signed, sealed, delivered for sure. It's just that we don't have the venue and we don't have the venue and the date yet.
So
that's the deliver I'm talking about.
That's the deliver.
Yeah.
Where? So like let's say signed, sealed.
Exactly.
But one thing you have to understand about Tyson Fury is that even if we have a date or venue, that you remember Tyson Fury has a track record of pulling out of fights even after press conference, before, let's say, a week before fights. You know that. He put out in a Klitschko rematch. You know that.
I think that was when his depression started setting in. That was when he went on drinking spree and he was binging on everything. Of course, for some persons when they are depressed.
So, do you believe, bro? Do you really believe Tyson Fury suffered depression?
Yes, I want to believe that. I think
you want to believe it, or do you believe? Bro. I don't believe it. So you completely forgot that Tyson Fury failed a drug test. You forgot after the Klitschko win. You know that.
Yes, he did.
So how but you just remove that part and you say you believe he suffered depression after winning, forgetting the fact that Fury failed a drug test. That's the reason why, because he failed a drug test and was said to be investigated by the British Boxing Board of Control. This guy faked the depression. Let's say drama. He used depression as a way out. And I'm saying it because I was here, I studied everything, I wrote everything down. I remember back at that time, I didn't have I didn't have a channel at that time, but I was writing things down. Yeah. Things happening, how it happened, when it happened, what led to it happening, so many stuffs that I've written down. If I go back to my book right now, the book of boxing, of boxing deeds and boxing reports, bro, it's full. I was writing everything down. The date it happened, how it happened, what led to it happening, stuff like that. So I'm not doubting. I will never doubt anyone that says I'm depressed. But Tyson Fury, a multi-millionaire. How do you suffer depression after being caught, juicing?
Nah, you can't. We can't say that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, look at Robin Williams. Robin Williams killed himself. The guy has won everything that is possible to win. Do you know what I'm saying? In this field, he went into comedy, and then he said, "I'm gonna do plays where I'm actually not looked as a comedian. I'm looked as a serious person." He went into that. He won. What's these things that actors win again? Anyway, he won the top awards.
Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar award. So that has nothing to do with it. It's about internally how you're internalizing things and how you're.
Okay, Ibrahim, do you believe that? Do you believe that he suffered depression?
Who, Tyson Fury?
Yeah.
Well, when he said he did.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, bro. Depression is such a big thing that I would rather lean on the side of he did suffer depression Now, I'm not saying that's why he didn't take the fight with Klitschko. I disagree with that because he already turned down that fight before the whole depression situation, right? So I'm not gonna say that's why he turned down the second fight. No, he just did a Tyson Fury. That's not the first time he's done that, so we can't put that down to depression, But for sure, I would say he did go through depression because if you look at the way his life went after that, in terms of like his physical shape, all of that, there are definitely signs of someone that's been through depression. Do you know what I mean? Like, for sure, especially for an athlete, for a sportsman at that age. It's not like he was at the end of his career and just let go. He was only 27, so for sure, something did happen to him. So, yeah, I'll definitely say he did get depressed. But I don't think that's got anything to do with him bottling the Klitschko fight. I think he just bottled it.
All right. So, anyway, I will give you guys that. But why isn't the drug, like, why isn't Tyson Fury failing the drug test talked about more in the mainstream media? I want to ask you that.
Do you know why? Why I think? Because I was literally having this debate, bro. It's mad with someone 2 weeks ago.
Is your mic, can you like mute it on your hand, please?
I was having this debate with someone 2 weeks ago, and I don't quite have all of the facts, but I think it's because ultimately, he wasn't actually found guilty in the end, was he?
Bro, he wasn't actually found guilty, but that case is still on. You know that?
This is what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
The British Boxing Board of Control talked about reopening the case in the UK, and that is why Tyson Fury opted for America.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, when you're talking about why the press didn't lambast him as much, is because it wasn't conclusive. It wasn't like, we've done all our research, he's provided his B sample, and we've actually found him guilty, because he didn't provide the B sample, did he? If I'm not mistaken.
Bro, the guy, we didn't see any B sample whatsoever. We didn't see shit. Everything was swept under the rug by the British media.
Those are acts of a guilty man. Like, why are you not providing the B sample in it? Those are acts of a guilty man. I'm not quite sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm hazy on the details, so I don't want to make too many comments. But if I'm correct, I remember it was not conclusive. They haven't actually found him guilty. So it's
brother, he took something. He took something.
What do you mean?
Bro, go to the media. Just search for it. Search for it. Even Klitschko talked about that. Klitschko gave us a hint of that. But because Klitschko's not a guy that was gonna come out and talk, smack, the guy is just very quiet. He allowed people to. He allow the governing, the bodies, the sanctioning bodies to do their work. That's why he didn't say anything about it.
I'm not saying there's no drug cheat. I believe he did cheat. 100%. I was having the argument with the guy saying he did cheat, and the guy was
Adewale is in the house right now. I know Adewale has a lot to say, but before Adewale comes in, I want to ask you a question right now, Ibrahim. Is Tyson Fury a chameleon? Are you not seeing the game he wanted to play? The same game he played with Deontay Wilder, saying that Deontay Wilder, starting a rumor of him getting, injured in sparring.
Injury. But I said this in February. About that, that whole video. I said we don't even know when that video was shot. Just because he said in February, we don't know when that video was shot. But that being said, like, are we forgetting we saw Tyson Fury on an MTK Global show like a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago? We saw him live in the flesh. He never looked like this. So what you're telling me from then to now, man's already become cheesier than like, nah. Don't get me wrong. If you remember, in that video, I said he actually looks good. He doesn't look like someone that's been drinking 12 pints and all that. I was telling you that, like, he's just playing mind games. Like, I don't believe he's doing that because he looks good. But I still felt like he was trying to duck the fight. That was a different context of conversation we're having. But I pointed out that he actually looks good. His face looks like someone who's been training. But nonetheless, I saw him live on the MTK Global. Well, not live, I wasn't there, but we saw him doing interviews, yeah? He never looked like this. So from then, 3 weeks ago, all of a sudden, the man's Vin Diesel. I'm not buying that, bro. Nah, come out of it.
Wait.
I'm not having that.
Tyson Fury is not chiseled, though. He's just in a fighting shape.
That's not fighting shape. When has Tyson Fury ever been in that shape, bro?
He's just in a fighting shape, bro. He's not chiseled.
But that's not Tyson Fury's fighting shape. That is chiseled. That is the.
It shows that like he's losing weight. Okay, he's trimming down, and I wonder what his fans, Fury fans. I think the Fury fans are right here, are right here with us. I wonder what they're gonna say now, because remember his guy was saying
looking like that, bro. Anyhow, he goes to a fight looking like that with AJ. That will tell me why the fuck John Fury is coming out saying, you know, if AJ don't like winning 2 fights, it doesn't have to be AJ, because he's got to be scared for him. Because we know what John Fury thinks. John Fury thinks Tyson is best heavier, not lighter. That's why he was kicking off with Ben Davison. Right? Remember that. He thinks Tyson is best when he's got a heavier muscle and he can bully any man. Like him looking like this and he wants to go in there against AJ, fucking hell. He's going to have to be on his back foot for the whole 12 rounds running. Because when AJ catches him, it's a myth. I don't know. Listen, I could be wrong.
So John Fury said a 270 pounds Tyson Fury will stop Anthony Joshua, bamboozled him, do all damage to him. So I wonder what they say right now. Or is that a Photoshop? I don't know, man. Could also be.
Listen, like I said, we don't know, innit? But what I'm saying is, I'm not buying it, because. And from the strategy, if you look at Tyson Fury's new evolution, how he's trying to fight, but everyone keeps talking about his new crunk style, all of that. Cool, I get it. But why would you be adopting this new crunk style and then be losing all this weight? So because you're only doing that to be more light forward and to be moving backwards, doing the normal Tyson Fury fight style, which, if he is lighter, is a very, very dangerous and skilled, because you do have to catch him because he's already pretty light. So if he gets even lighter, yes, he's going to be on his back foot. But that doesn't marry well with the new style that he's trying to adopt. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, man. Thanks, brother. Adewale, are you there? Are you there with us? Are you here with us, bro?
Yes. What's up, brother?
Yeah, man. I'm cool. How fun? How your side? How Canada? How is Canada? How better?
Man, good, thank God, man. Everything is blessed, bro. Hey, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Click on the like button. That's the best way to participate in the show. If you can't even do anything, just click on the like button and stay positive. If anybody has a different opinion from yours, as far as it's not disrespectful, you don't have to be all, aggressive and stuff. It's just boxing. And I understand it's an emotional sport. So let's get it.
Yeah, and also order your familiar t-shirt right here. If you haven't, don't forget about that. Anyway, I want to ask you, brother.
Message me about that, man. Message me.
Bro, you said yesterday, you were good. You're gonna get in touch. You didn't get in touch again.
I'll message you now.
God, now much you did. I beg. Pack that one. Anyway, no worry. We'll talk about that one. So, Adewale. What do you make of Tyson Fury move and his tricky ways? Is he a trickster or is he a chameleon?
Oh, Tyson Fury, man, he's both. He's a trickster, he's a chameleon. And this is me being a trash talking fan. Okay, we fans of these boxers, of boxing in general, especially if you like a particular boxer, you start talking trash about.
Yeah, and I know you are a Deontay Wilder fan, so you don't like Fury at all.
I don't like Fury, but I respect his fighting abilities. The man is a very good fighter, and when it comes to him being a trickster, he's a trickster, bro. Like, we've seen it in his track record, his history. Tyson Fury's fight against John McDermott, there was some controversial issues. I'm not going to go into the details. His fight with Christian Hammer, there was controversial issues. His fight with Deontay Wilder, second fight, controversies. And then he went into the so-called depression hiatus, came back claiming about, I was snuffing coke. I was snuffing cocaine. I'm giving all my purse to charity. Where is the evidence? This man fought against Vladimir Klitschko. He used all types of mind games against Klitschko. He was successful. He used mind games against Deontay. Deontay tried to fight back, but I think he slightly edged the mind games against Deontay.
Okay. You as a Deontay Wilder fan. Okay, wait. Sorry before you continue. You as a Deontay Wilder fan.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question, because you've been a Wilder fan for a very long time, for many years now. Okay, you are the one of the Nigerians that hardcore Wilder fan. Okay, I want to ask you a question right now. Now, why did Deontay Wilder fall into Fury's trap? Now, remember when Fury said, "Oh, Wilder was even saying he heard Fury suffered an injury in camp, in sparring." Why did he fall into that?
I don't believe Wilder fell for that trap. That trap about him claiming he got injured in sparring, and then Deontay believed. No, Deontay. There is no evidence to prove that. I don't believe Deontay fell for that trick. I'm talking about the press conferences, especially the second press conference. You see, Deontay, in my opinion, even though they were less emotional in the second press conference, when Fury shoved him and Deontay flew back, because Deontay is a light guy, okay? That was the point that he fell for the mind games, in my opinion. If you looked at the comment section in all the YouTube channels that carried that second press conference, you can see the energy. But at the same time, most people hate Deontay anyways, so they always have something negative to say about him. But in general, Tyson Fury plays mind games all the time. And he's not the only one that plays mind games. A lot of these guys play mind games. Floyd Mayweather was a great mind game player. Floyd was good at mind games. Mike Tyson was good at mind games. You look at a lot of these greatest guys. Muhammad Ali, mind game, strong mind games. And that's the same thing Tyson Fury is doing. So Tyson Fury is only taking it to another level with the aid of social media, posting photos that are conflicting. First time we've seen him swimming with a fat belly. Next thing, a month later, he's looking like he's working out with Joseph Parker. He's looking like he's in shape. Let's not get it wrong, man. Let's not get it twisted for 1 second. Tyson Fury has never had a body that you want to look up to. He's always been a fat dude, point blank and period. He's a fat, tall guy that knows how to fight. That's all he is. He's never chiseled. Tyson Fury doesn't have an, let's say,
Ibrahim disagree though.
No, Tyson Fury is not chiseled, bro. He's just a fat guy that knows how to fight. He's a tall, fat guy that knows how to use his reach. He knows how to use his leg movement. He has very good boxing skills, very good defense. He's a good fighter, but he's not chiseled. And being chiseled is not a criteria for being a great fighter. We saw that happen between Joshua and Ruiz, okay? So with all that being said, Fury is definitely playing mind games against everybody, including Joshua. And hopefully Joshua doesn't fall for the okie dokie.
Joshua is in Miami right now. You know, I don't know if he's back in the UK, but he's in Miami. You know, he flew to Miami, I think last week or something like that. What do you think Joshua is doing there? Or did there?
You know, Joshua has a history with Miami and New York. First time he went to fight Andrew Ruiz, he set up a mini training ground, like a training camp in Miami. I mean, if you follow the guy's YouTube videos, you will see that he set up some stuff in Miami. So I guess he's going there to maybe reconnect with some people that he trained with in the past, probably getting some sparring in, and, you know, just sharpening his tools. Or he's on vacation, but I highly doubt he's on vacation.
Wow, vacation? No. I don't think so, bro. Vacation? No, bro. I don't think so. Well, anyway,
but
though.
Yeah, man. Tyson Fury, man. That guy, bro. At the end of the day, I want the Joshua Fury fight to happen. But first, I want my guy Deontay to get his opportunity at the trilogy.
Who is your guy? Who is your guy fighting now? Deontay Wilder. When is he coming back, bro? I've been seeing so many inspirational stuff on his Instagram account. That's all.
Let me tell you what's going on with Deontay Wilder. He's currently waiting for the decision of the judge. The arbitration process is ongoing between Wilder and Fury. Even though Sky Sports, ESPN, all the mainstream medias pretend like none of that is happening, they just pretend like Deontay is on the back seat. No, he's not. The reason why that fight has not been fully, hasn't come to fruition, why the announcement hasn't come, is because Deontay Wilder arbitration is putting a roadblock to it, period. But I know everybody has an opposing view to that. Feel free to drop your comments. Feel free to counter me, no problem.
All right, brother. Thanks, Ibrahim.
Yes, sir.
Come on, brother.
Yes,
What's the response to our brother Odiwale?
To be honest, bro, I was a bit distracted. What was he saying about Deontay Wilder? I couldn't quite hear it.
Well.
Once I hear Wilder, my ears perk up.
Why is it like that, bro? He's saying that there's still an ongoing arbitration. Okay. I don't know. I think I heard. Bob Arum said something about that, right? In an interview. I'm gonna look at it though. Adewale.
Yeah, bro. What's good?
So, if they're still in arbitration, like you as you said, now and the Joshua fight has been confirmed. We don't know no date of venue yet, but the contracts have been signed. Like if it takes full effect in terms of if there's a final decision that says, oh, Fury, like if the judge prevents Fury from fighting Anthony Joshua, what will happen to the already like long ongoing negotiation between Team Joshua and Team Fury, bro?
No, it's just gonna go by the wayside, man. It's not the first time that kind of negotiation is going by the wayside in boxing. Wilder Joshua also negotiated. I believe they created a contract, and at the end of the day, we never got to see that fight, and nothing happened. So if Joshua Fury is not able to come to fruition, then nothing is gonna happen.
There was no contract. There was no contract.
Don't interject, bro. Don't interject, bro. Please. I don't interject when you guys are speaking. Please, brother. So, when what's it called? Now this man just made me lose my train of thought. Jump in, bro.
Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Let the guy speak. Let the guy speak. Okay, jump in.
Yeah. So first of all, there's no comparison between the Wilder. There was no Wilder negotiations.
Before we keep going, this is not an argument about Wilder Joshua or Fury Joshua. I'm not trying to compare anything. It's apples and oranges. The common denominator here is Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is very difficult to do deals with. Let's keep it real, okay? And if you disagree with that, no problem. That's left to you.
Eddie Hearn is difficult to do business with, bro. Come in, Ibrahim. Come in.
Like, obviously, like you said, I can disagree with that. I'm gonna have to disagree very strongly with that.
Adewale, please mute it, bro. Like mute it.
Let's put Deontay Wilder to the side, and then let's look at all of the fights that Eddie Hearn has managed to secure. We can't even there's no comparison. We can't even talk about who's more difficult.
No, he's talking about the big fights, though.
Yeah. Let's talk about the big fight. Deontay Wilder got brought to a table and offered £120 million. At this time, this was 50 times more than what he'd ever earned in his life, right? Even his manager left him because he was told not to take that fight, not to take that contract. So when you're talking about someone being difficult to work with, you've been offered 50 times more than you've ever earned in your life. And that's someone who's difficult to work with. This is someone who reclused himself from the negotiations because he just wanted the fight to be done. You know, Eddie Hearn wasn't in that meeting with DAZN, right? Because he reclused. Is that someone who's arrogant and someone who's difficult to work with? Someone who's saying, okay, you know what? I'm just going to move myself away from the situation. You lot go and have a chat and get this done. If you're saying I'm the problem, go and get this done. And they still couldn't get it done. So who's the problem? That statement to me just doesn't make sense because Eddie Hearn right now he's the deal maker. He's making deals left, right, and center. So for me, that's difficult to understand. Now, moving on to this fight, you said Eddie Hearn's the common denominator. This fight's been signed. There was no negotiations between Wilder and AJ because there was no contracts. What was Team AJ saying? Send us the contract. You're saying there's 50 million there. Send us the contract. Man said, no, I want you to accept the challenge within 24 hours. What, a verbal? You've told me something verbally, saying you're offering me 50 million and I'm meant to accept that. What are you talking about? That's no contract. If we're going to have, a debate, we have to be coming from a place of common sense and reasoning. That's no contract. You're telling someone to agree to something that's not a contract. That doesn't make sense, right? But sort of moving on to the current situation with the Wilder arbitration for me, once again, Bob Arum's the lawyer.
Adewale, please mute it, bro. Please mute it. So I not go disturb for the background. Continue, bro, Ibrahim.
Bob Arum's a lawyer. Yeah, but even if we take that aside, these people involved in this are businessmen. Frank Warren, Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn. Like, these are businessmen, yeah? They know if legally there's going to be this massive issue, there's no way they'll be getting all these contracts, all of these things signed, right? Because they know that there is going to be a bigger hiccup and it's going to mess everything up. But the fact that they've done it, the fact they've also come out and said, because you need to understand with legalities, even if you've got this contract signed during arbitration and you're not coming out in public, you're losing that legal battle. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you shouldn't be coming out and making statements that's going against your legal case. So listen, I'm not saying I know that there's no more arbitration or whatever it is, but I'm just saying, to me, even if there is, it's obviously not at the stage that's going to be detrimental to the situation, because these guys are moving ahead.
Well, I think there is. You know, I'm just going through an article right now. I mean, we know that Bob Harron's has been speaking to Barbershop Conversation. I don't even want to mention the guy's name because he's part of those NBC guys that wanted to shut down BBC. So, but I have to, you know. So let me take a look at it right here. Let's go through it, and we get our brother Mao join to give his take as well, because we got some fire in the air right now today. So now, Bob Harum said here, talking about the arbitration, okay, saying that he expects decision in Fury Wilder legal battle to get issued in May. Okay, according to him, he said, I quote, let me look at it here. He said that issue with Wilder is in arbitration, okay, speaking to Barbershop Conversation, and the arbitrator will decide. Aaron told Barbershop Conversations. No, the legal action will not prevent Fury Wilder. The legal action will not prevent Fury Wilder. Really and truly, nobody anticipates that there will be an injunction. At worst, there might be a claim for damages. A claim for damages meaning
money.
Team Fury have to pay off Wilder, okay, and that is going to be costly. He said, I think it was scheduled that we would finally get a determination sometime in May. I can't go into that, okay. And talking about Eddie Hearn saying that he would love to co-promote Joshua, you know, like we'd like to get Wilder in the ring with Deontay Wilder. He said we caught for the Deontay Wilder fight for a long time. Wilder actually DM'd Deontay Wilder. Okay, that was like the post-fight interview after White KO'd Povetkin. We saw that. So Bob Harum is saying that, okay, he said the legal action will not prevent Fury Joshua. Nobody anticipates that. There will be an injunction at worst. Okay, at worst there might be a claim of damages, meaning whether it doesn't affect the fight. At the same time, Wilder wants money. You know, that's why Wilder doesn't want to let. Now it all makes sense now why Wilder is yet to fight anyone, because if they get this thing settled in May, okay, it means he might even be getting a fighter's money. Like for example, Fury is getting paid 50 million, bro. He might get 10 million from it, and that will be a very big money. Like, that's more than what he's going to earn fighting a guy like Charles Martin or the other guys he fight. I don't know. Except
anyone.
No, not anyone. If you fight and the region, it will be bigger. You know already. Oh, big. That'll be big. That'll be big money, bro. Not potential. That will be big money.
Potentially. Anyone who fights is not gonna make money. Come on, bro. I know you guys hate it. Sometimes you need to be realistic with these things, man. How come? I don't even need to go into the details, because we're just gonna continue arguing the arguments we've been arguing since 2016. It's a waste of time at this point. It's just a simple waste of time. But at the end of the day,
okay. So who are you saying that Deontay Wilder will fight that he will make more than 10 million? So if he fights Charles Martin, he will make more than 10 million.
Bro, I literally don't care how much Deontay makes. Why do I need to know how much he makes? What's my business, bro?
You just made the point, though. You just made the point. So I'm just replying to the point. You're saying, my brother Ibrahim. I got nothing but love and respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
So let's just keep it that way, bro. Please. at the end of the day, you like what you like. I like what I like. And I'm gonna let you guys know the truth. Deontay is still one of the best heavyweights out there, and the reason why Joshua Fury is being impeded, one of the reasons is the Deontay Wilder arbitration, like we just heard from Bob Arum. And at the end of the day, Fury Joshua, it's a great fight when it happens. If it happens, I will be rooting for Joshua to take Fury's head off because I dislike Fury with soap, bro. I hate that guy, bro.
Shout out to my brother Rafa Dawkins. Combat Radio, bro. Long time, bro. Whoa, it's been ages, man. Bro, how you doing, Rafa Dawkins? Man. I mean, me and Rafa Dawkins, we used to collaborate together. Like, we used to go live. I remember when anytime he went live, he sent me an invitation. That's great. It's been a long time, bro. Damn, long time, brother. And shout out to Ibrahima for sure, our brother. Already, bro.
Yes.
You're too much, brother. So, let's get Maojo in, bro. Maojo, are you there with us? Are you here with us, bro? Maojo, you there?
Yeah, I don't know about yeah, man. I'm good. I'm here. I don't know about my reception because I'm just driving back home from work. But can you hear me though?
I can hear you, brother. I can hear you. So the question is,
nice.
Tyson?
I just it not too long ago.
Okay, the question is Tyson Fury a chameleon or a trickster? Remember, Fury stated just a month plus ago that he's not been training, that he's been just relaxing. He's not been training for Anthony Joshua whatsoever. And recently, a picture of him surfaced online of him being in great fighting phenomenal shape, bro. That's like him trying to trick Team Joshua, to believe that, this guy's not training and all those stuff, only for him to look like that. Like crazy, bro. What do you make of it?
Right. So, have you ever been in a situation, just be honest, right, where you've lied to this girl many times and you played all kind of tricks, but it gets to a point where you can't lie anymore, and this girl just knows all about your lies, man. So for me, you see, Tyson Fury is a trickster, he's a chameleon, he's a good fighter though, but he's everything else on top of that. But the funny thing is that
I think we lost our brother. We lost you, bro. Gotta get in touch.
Station is completely damaged. Where we
lost you for a minute. We lost you for a minute.
He's trying to do.
We lost you for a minute. Can you repeat it? What you just said before?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can, bro.
I was saying that, right? It gets to a point in life where
guys, please mute it so that Maojo can talk.
It gets to a point in life where.
Hello?
Okay. Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. So I was saying that it gets to a point in life. It gets to a point in life where your lies will catch up on you, your tricks will catch up on you, your games will catch up on you, where people will take you not serious. People will look at you and be like, it's Tyson. It's just Tyson being Tyson. It's got to a point now where I believe that no matter what Tyson Fury says, no matter what he does, he might be playing tricks, he might be playing games, wherever it is doing, no one believes him anymore. No one cares. Joshua, as far as I'm concerned, is preparing for the best Tyson Fury. And you know what? I was thinking about something today, right? I was just thinking about something today at work, randomly. I was like, do you know, I'm beginning to now think that if Fury and Wilder, were to get the third fight, and they would, if they had the third fight, I believe at this point that actually Wilder might knock him out. No jokes. And before this thought, I've never ever imagined in a million years that Wilder will be able to beat this guy. But now I'm beginning to think that way because his mind games won't work anymore on Wilder. It won't work on Joshua because everybody now knows him. Nobody cares if he's trying to play games. Today he's appearing to the start.
Mayo,
Tomorrow is
it wasn't.
to be
It wasn't.
seen.
Well, let him finish. Let him finish, bro. Let him finish, Brian. I beg. Let him finish.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you know what? I'm just going to park. Hopefully the network will be better. Hold on. Let me just park here. 1 second. Let me just park this car here. Hopefully the network will stay. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, yeah. So I was just saying that obviously, Tyson Fury, we all know that, you know, the king is a chameleon and that. But his mind games, he's getting to that point now where his mind games aren't even working anymore. Because if Tyson Fury comes up today and say that, oh, I've been drinking 50 pints a day and all of that, people are just going to be like, oh yeah, whatever. It's just Tyson being Tyson. And if he comes up and say again, oh, I'm in the best shape of my life, people are just going to be like, yeah, it's Tyson being Tyson. As far as I'm concerned, it would have no bearing on how Joshua is preparing for this fight, you know. So for me, Fury, yes, is a chameleon. Yes, he's a good fighter. I'm not going to take that away from him. I actually respect his skills, but everything else, I actually don't care, and I don't think Joshua cares. So all that mind game is not going to work. It did work with other fighters in the past, but I think that going forward now, those mind games are going to stop working because people now know this guy. So people are not going to take him like, whatever you do, we actually don't care. We're just coming in for the best Tyson Fury. So that's my take on that subject. So he's a chameleon, he's a liar, he's whatever, what not. But I don't think he has any bearing on Joshua's preparation. And I was saying as well that I'm now beginning to think that if he gets in there again with Wilder, he might get knocked out. Because Wilder, at this point now, I believe will not fall for no mind games, nothing. He's just going to go in there, prepare as best as possible, and maybe knock him out. No jokes. No jokes.
Okay.
Okay, brother.
Bro, my thing is...
Mayo, muted. Okay, muted. Let Brian come in. Brian, come in, bro.
I agree with the man game's not working anymore. It's becoming a bit jarring now. It's just like, all right, bro, cool. Like, we're not really buying it no more. So with that picture, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Like, AJ's not responding. AJ's been winning the battle of the man game so far anyway for me. So it's just like, mate,
bro, we don't know yet though. Until, bro, we need to know. Listen, bro, we need to see that at a press conference that Joshua doesn't care. I hope, Joshua don't fall into Fury's trap, bro. I just hope.
I don't think it is. From me just watching from the outside, the way AJ has been carrying himself so far, I'm like, you are on top. For me, Tyson's actually been reacting to AJ. That's what I've perceived myself. But in terms of Deontay Wilder now being able to knock out Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury's man games don't work anymore, it wasn't man games that beat Deontay Wilder. That was skills. If you look
it was skills, but the mind game was a big part of it. The mind game was a massive part of it.
Let me quickly land here because in the first fight, Deontay Wilder's confidence was through the roof. Because let's not get it twisted, they cherry-picked Tyson. That was a tactical move that completely backfired on them. So his confidence was very high then, and Tyson Fury won that fight. We all know that. He outboxed him for 12 rounds. Wilder managed to land in the 12th round. Cool. But Tyson won that fight. The second fight, Tyson come in and bust him. Yeah, dug him up. So that was skills. However you want to put it, Tyson Fury is a higher class fighter than Deontay Wilder. So
can you guys mute it? The rest you muted. Why? Ibrahim speak. I beg.
So like man games or no man games, like Tyson is a better skilled fighter than Wilder. So you can't say like because of the man games Wilder's going to win. You still have to give Tyson the edge. Say Wilder's got a better chance, maybe, but skill for skill, Tyson's better. So for me, Tyson beats Wilder every day and twice on a Sunday, like he says. Like I believe that. So I don't think like I agree with the whole mindset thing. People don't like we're not buying that number. That's cool, but that doesn't mean all of a sudden you're worst fighter.
My old Joe, I don't want your response. The response. The rest.
Let me comment real quick and I'll
Okay. You guys are muted. The rest muted. Let Mao Joe speak.
Is Mao Joe speaking or am I speaking?
Okay, Tadewale, I thought it's about Joe. Sorry. Una two get the time for yourself. I beg.
So you say we put us back. You say at the end of the day, not the same thing. Even though you a guy Wilder, I still be your brother. Now, as I was saying, at the end.
My brother, not wait. Adewale, not they use Bluetooth.
I know they use Bluetooth.
Okay, put on for here now, so that may hear you well. May they enter where I beg. Okay.
Shit, now they hear now.
I hear you now. The rest you mute it.
My apologies about the background noise, man. See, man, listen, man. Boxing is a sweet sport. Wilder, Fury, Joshua, they are currently the top 3 heavyweights. That's why we continuously talk about them until this fight is actually announced. To be honest with you, I don't want to get too hyped up again because we've been disappointed so many times in recent history with many fights that are supposed to happen and they end up not happening. So until the fight is announced, then I'll start really getting hyped about it. But until then, I'm currently riding with my African brothers in the UFC that are kicking ass. Francis Ngannou, Israel Adesanya, Kamaru Usman. I'm proud of them brothers, man. So that's all I have to say. Thank you, my brothers that were on the panel. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter to everybody. And to the Deontay Wilder haters, you guys need to have an open mind. Okay? You don't have to listen to everything or propagate everything that Eddie Hearn told you. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. Isiama. Okay, who is that? Isiama, is it you?
Yeah, Isiama.
Yeah, brother. Come in, brother.
It's been an interesting conversation so far, and knowing that you have lots of great, brilliant minds on the sports of boxing on this channel even gives me the chill. Now, this is how I fancy to enjoy sports. I hardly do have favorites. So it gives me room, in my opinion and in my assessment, to be very objective. It does not tell that I do not have love for certain sports persons. I can tell you that I love Anthony Joshua as though he were my biological son because of his personality. Okay, but I didn't feel bad on the day he lost to Andy Ruiz because clearly Andy Ruiz was a better fighter on the night. That's how I fancy to enjoy sports. When Nigeria plays football and they win without being convincing on the pitch, I don't enjoy the victory. Okay, that's how I fancy to enjoy sports. So I'm saying all of this to tell that I do not have any disrespect for Wilder whatsoever. I mean, why shouldn't I even love Wilder the more, particularly shortly before his second fight against Fury, when he began to identify with Nigeria? That should give we Nigerians some reason to want to, tilt towards Wilder, right? But the truth is, we had long sought for a true test for Wilder. We have long sought for it. In my opinion, others might disagree. I mean, who hasn't fought in top 10 before the Tyson Fury fight? We knew that Tyson Fury was going to be the one to expose. Who did he fight? I mean, are we going to be counting Dominic Breazeale? Everybody beats Dominic Breazeale. All right. Yeah, he may not have been defeated before Joshua took his zero away from him, but we knew that Dominic is not top notch. Okay. Luis Ortiz, yeah, but Luis Ortiz had gone past his prime. Is it Eric Molina that everybody beats? Even Dominic Breazeale beat Eric Molina. So who can you point to that you can say Wilder did fight that is in top 10 or an A-list boxer? We know that Wilder's footwork they are flat. We know he doesn't have the jab. Okay. So the only thing Wilder really does depend on is his reach and the power punch. If that power punch doesn't come, we saw what Luis Ortiz was doing to him in the second fight in particular, until that power punch came and knocked out Luis Ortiz. Okay. I fancy to say that if an Andy Ruiz, a Joseph Parker, what's this guy that just fought Povetkin? Dillian White. Okay, these would have been very tough tests for Wilder, and they will expose Wilder even the more. Okay, they will expose him too. Now, coming to fight a Tyson Fury, who had been away from fighting for almost 3 years, with all the issues he had to deal with. That was the confidence for Wilder going into that first fight against Fury. In the pre-fight conference, you will see that Wilder shoved Fury because I think Adewale did allude to that, or was it Ibrahim? I can't remember. His confidence was soaring. He was knocking everyone out with that one punch. Okay, and he felt that the Tyson Fury was not in top shape, was going to be an easy walk in the park. But he was shocked that he couldn't knock Tyson Fury out, even though he knocked him down twice. Okay, but for those knockdowns, Fury would have won that first bout, played clear. Wilder, I do hope, has eventually taken to the rudiments of boxing. He just doesn't have it. And that explains why he was docking Anthony Joshua all the while before the Fury fight. This is not hating on Wilder. This is not celebrating Fury or Anthony Joshua. This is stating it as objective as I have seen among these fighters. All right, that's the contribution I wanted to give to this.
Okay, bro. Anybody have anything to say before we vote?
Yeah, man, that was.
Yeah.
Okay, let my.
I'd like to respond though.
Who is that? Wait. Is it Mayo Joe?
Yes,
Is that?
I just wanted to say quickly, I love that contribution, man. That's the first time I've heard this year, man. That was class. I like that.
Thanks, brother. So all of it, the rest of you guys are muted. Let Mayo Joe come in, and.
Yeah, Isioma, thanks, man. I really enjoyed that breakdown. So Ibrahim, I was just going to respond to what I said earlier that you responded to about Deontay Wilder and knocking out Fury. Now, so what I was trying to say, I didn't say that, all of a sudden, I mean, I still take Fury over him. I still take Fury in terms of skills and talent. But what I was trying to say is that, you see, the mind games at this point will not have that much effect anymore. Because either you accept this or not, right? Going into the first fight, the mind games did work to an extent, not fully. Yeah, Wilder was full of confidence and blah 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 and all of that. But I even think that contributed to the way he fought because he was so eager. Because the mind game did work to an extent, so it was like a foundation to the mind game battle. So going into the second fight, the mind game got to a level where Wilder lost, I believe Wilder lost that fight even before getting in the ring. He was nervous as F. Coming to the second fight, you could see Wilder was not himself. And I believe that the mind games that Fury played on him had a big factor. It was a big contributing factor to the way he performed that night. I'm not saying that, yes, he's a better boxer or whatever, but I'm just saying that he might have been able to perform a little bit better if the mind game didn't work that much on him. But if they were to have a third fight, let's just assume that the fight is going to happen. I'm saying that there might be a chance. There might be that little chance because now Fury is becoming a joke. Even his fans, like where I work, right? I'm just going to say I'm the only black guy that work. I mean, like I live in Ireland and they are high on Fury here in Ireland, in Dublin. Trust me, they are high on Fury. Like everybody you speak to,
I feel
they
for
don't
you, bro.
talk about
I feel for you.
You get what I'm saying? Like, just imagine only me, this black guy, in an office full of white people. And
In Ireland.
In Ireland, brother. You know, it's tough. But I was actually surprised in the last couple of weeks. People are now beginning to, even some of these most faithful fans are now beginning to like, we think this guy is a joke, man. He's beginning to feel like a joke, man. He's beginning to talk like a joke, man. People are beginning, like, his fans are talking against him. What?
Isn't Fury half Irish or something like that? Doesn't he have an Irish ancestry?
He's got Irish. Yeah, he's got Irish. He actually tried to represent Ireland many years ago. You know, he tried to represent Ireland. You know, so yeah, just gonna say, I was just saying that. Listen, these mind games ain't working anymore. Like whatever Fury puts out there, trust me. BBC USA maybe he's working on. He's not working on Joshua.
I didn't say he's working on Joshua. I'm just saying. I didn't say he's working on Joshua. I never said that, bro.
Okay. Joshua has said it a number of times that it's just Tyson, innit? That's how Joshua sees him. Joshua sees him like as a clown. Seriously, Tyson, innit? Like he just thinks like this guy is just a joke. But when it comes to the business, fighting in the ring, he's a serious fighter, and I'm going to prepare. He said it. He said, I don't care what Tyson Fury does. I'm just preparing for.
We lost him again.
Can I quickly say something about Joshua and mind games, just briefly?
Yeah, bro. Before we promote. Oh, wait.
I believe at this
okay,
point
he's
now,
back.
his mind games are working. For me to see my colleagues now talking about is Tyson even serious? For them to say this, I believe that his mind games are working. Sorry?
Oh, okay. Hello? Who is that? Okay, Mayo, now you.
Yeah.
Okay, continue before we Vamud, I beg.
So, yeah. All right, so I'll just say that, listen, guys, let's really hope that this fight really happens. If this fight, look at Tyson Fury's recent picture. I'm not even sure if that picture is recent because I actually don't trust anything he does. I don't care. But if that picture is real, and he's looking that slim, trust me, Tyson he's not going to bring the fight to Joshua. Trust me. He's going to dance, he's going to try to make it a boring fight like he did against Klitschko, and which for me will be good because then Joshua can chase him and knock him out. Trust me. So I'm just really looking forward, man.
I agree with that. I think that would be a wrong move if Tyson actually, if that's a strategy, I think that's a wrong move.
If he does that, I'll be so happy, man.
Anyway, brothers, let's get our Isioma, to come. Let's get him in before we leave, before Vamura here.
All right. I'll just mute it now, man. All right.
Okay, Isioma coming, bro.
Okay, in 60 seconds, I want to say that I have never seen mind game work on Anthony Joshua. I mean, Dillian White played loads of mind game on him. Dominic Brezo played loads of mind game. Again, I'm trying to recall now.
I would disagree. He worked on and the Ruiz Junior mind game worked on Joshua though.
No, Andy Ruiz did not play mind game.
Yeah, that was
Andy Ruiz did not play mind game on Joshua.
Like okay. Let's call it a chameleon move.
Okay, I was going to say the only
let's say chameleon move.
All right, that I thought that Joshua did give in to mind game was the mind game he played on himself against Andy Ruiz.
Yes.
He kept saying that this is going to be his toughest fight. And he gave his belt to Andy Ruiz for photo ops. That was the greatest self-defeatist mind game any fighter could have done to himself. Other than Joshua playing mind game on Joshua, no other person have successfully played mind game on him. That's just what I wanted to say.
Okay, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah. Mind game or no mind game, you guys should not forget when a punch hits your head, whether you have mind game in your mind or not.
Exactly.
Everything will be gone. You guys just talk about mind game or no mind game, but you can't forget when a punch that you are not expecting land in a wrong direction, you are going to forget all those mind games you've been planning for years. So we shouldn't forget that, It's all about when you step on the ring and you decide to play along your opponent, then that determines how you're going to win. Because at the end of the day, one single blow or punch, can reset everything in your head. So if you have that in mind.
But we're talking about Fury. Fury now master of my game, not triangle. Anyway.
Yeah. We all know that. But at the end of the day, if one punch land in a wrong part of his body, definitely will reset his mind game as well. And that is one mindset Anthony Joshua have. You understand? Once you step into the Lions den, he welcomes you. So whatever you see there, you
we'll
want to
see
take
what-
it. If you can see hold to your mind game,
Let's just
you hold to your mind game.
let's just see how it goes, but so
That's for me.
so I bet when I mute time, may I give a outro speech? I want to say thanks to all of you guys that support the channel. I do appreciate it. Now, time for you to get your Rafa Akpajori t-shirt right here. The one I'm wearing, you see right here. You know this one. Nigeria flag right here. This one is a great quality t-shirt. Let's support our brother. I beg. DM me on Instagram at Boxing Blog Center. You can also write me on Facebook. Add me there at Raymond Ogbaide, you know. Stay blessed, guys. God bless you all for joining the show. I want to give a big shout out to Ibrahim, Mayo Joe, Adewale, Anthony, and all of you guys, bro. Like, without too much. Like, God bless you, bro. Cheers. Isioma as well. I forgot. Isioma. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you.